What up, YouTube? This is your boy Sherry Speaks, courtesy of Complex. Shouts out to Carla Rodriguez, for this very article, guys. Jonathan Majors recently sat down with Complex and said that he based his character, Damien, on, experiences shared by his family in the prison system. So, obviously, casting Jonathan Majors in Creed 3 was one of the several outstanding choices made by first-time director Michael B. Jordan. Majors has entered the Creedverse as Adonis Creed's long-lost childhood friend Damien Anderson. The pair shared a special friendship as children, both having escaped to the foster care system where they experienced horrific treatment. Many boys and girls in those situations endure. As much as their traumatic past binds them, their love and passion for boxing are at the center of the bond they shared. Now, Creed 3 out this Friday, which is where I'm actually going to go see that myself. I usually do like earlier, releases or whatnot. I might still do that, who knows? But I got my tickets for Friday, so your boy definitely going to go see it, and we're going to do a review right afterwards, I promise. So anyway, as we all know, Damon spent 18 years locked up. And while Adonis spent that time becoming one of the world's greatest boxing champions, Dame spent it, behind bars, watching him thrive in his career from afar. So as a teenager, Damien had all the skill and prowess to become a boxing champion himself. But a run-in with the law derailed his plans, and now he is back in Adonis' life, hoping to get a chance to redeem himself with the help of his longtime friend, or so it seems, courtesy of the trailers that we've been seeing. So as much as there is a history and love there, there's also a tension between them, and unspoken rivalry that comes from Dame feeling like an opportunity to succeed in boxing is owed to him. It happens. I've seen it firsthand. He first approaches Adonis as an old friend looking for guidance, till things take a turn and his real intentions are shown. Prison has changed Dame, and he doesn't just want Adonis' help or to reunite with his friend. He wants revenge because he feels like he took the rap for Adonis, and while he was locked up, obviously, Dame didn't get to have the life that Adonis actually ended up having. He feels like it was actually stolen from him, from what I gathered from the trailers, and you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, it's much to say that Dame feels like he's entitled to Adonis' life, as we soon to find out. So that clear switch in tone and emotion could only be done by an actor who is an expert at his craft. Major delivers a performance that is equal parts endearing, entertaining, emotional, and absolutely terrifying in the moments where his deep-rooted anger is revealed. The actor who tells Complex he remodeled the character after his stepfather, who was incarcerated for 15 years, made it clear to the audience that there is no telling how far Damon would go to reach his goal of getting in the ring. So they briefly sat down with him, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Um, I apologize for this being a lengthy one. I'm going to just do this one right here, and I'm going to just end the video after this, y'all. So Damien was a collaboration between you and your director, Michael. Can you talk about the one element that you wanted to be sure you brought to this character? What I wanted to bring to the character, I mean, it's so trite, but me and Mike were just like, we just got to make it real. Just make it real. End quote. There's really no such thing as, I mean, if you do bad things over a long period of time, you are a bad guy. It's just okay. It's just what it is. But there's a complexity to it. How many questions can I lay in with Dame? So many things make sense. They may not be positive. They may not feel socially acceptable, but they're extremely human. And that complexity was something that we didn't want to shy away from. Primarily because that's what was going to give us what we were both really driving for, and where we both had to really collaborate with was this portrait of brotherhood that we were trying to bring forth. So that was extremely important. As you could see between these two fellas, different colors and gradations of emotion, that was all there. Yes, we were really just trying to make him real and unique and of the time as well. As there's the next question right here. The prison system affects so many people, especially communities and men of color. When it comes to Damien, the emotions that he feels are very real, understandable, and fair emotions. Are you hoping that people have been in his shoes, see this and see that you don't have to come out of prison having this feeling of resentment? Well, I don't know if that's my job to do. I say. I think my job was to present a character that we know, as you say, and that they've seen in life. And you watching, the arc of it is, first off, I think what people will see if they are feeling that way is that you're not alone. And that's not isolated in your feelings. That it's very common. That's a very common way of feeling, and that's okay. You can feel any way about anything. It's what you decide to do with it, with those feelings. And that's where I'll leave it right there, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed this for so. I mean, you guys can read the article for yourselves. The rest of it, if you so choose to. Hope you guys really enjoyed, your day, and hope you guys enjoy your weekend in the movie. Deuces.